Okay, so I'm hoping this camera angle isn't too bad. I don't have much options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my swatch stick and you turn it upside down so you're working on the underneath of the nail, and get some gem glue. And I don't know if you can get this, but this is basically a tack-free top coat that's designed for chromes. I got it with this nifty little set. So I'm going to do a thin layer of this. I have no idea if the camera is picking this up, but there is some chrome flakes in this, but I won't worry about that too much. And then I'm going to pop it in the lamp just for 30 seconds. I don't want it to cure too much because I'm going to flash cure the dots every time I do them. So we don't want the chrome coat to dry out too much. But I'm going to do this with all 3 swatch sticks. I hope you appreciate this, Shelley. I really, really hate talking on camera. I feel like I sound like an idiot, but hey ho. Let's get these 2 done, and they can go under the lamp while I show you with the one I've just done how to get the dots. Just go over this a few times because it's a clear swatch stick. It's hard to see whether you've got a good coat or not. So let's get those 2 under the lamp for 30 seconds. Okay, so I've got my swatch stick. Because it's a swatch stick, I'm just lay it down while I do this and tilt you a bit maybe. Hopefully the stand doesn't fall over. And tilt that. And you just go in to the underneath and do dots of your choosing. I mean, you could do squiggles, hearts, whatever. Once you've done at least half the nail, just flash cure it so it doesn't run while you do the other half. Unless you want misshapen splodges. I don't know what else to call them. And just flip it round so it's easier to manoeuvre. And just go in and put some more dots in. I mean, you can work it and put loads in. I mean, it all depends on the size of your swatch stick as well, to be honest with you. Those bigger stiletto ones, my god, you could get some patterns in there. Right. So I'm going to put that under the lamp just for 30 seconds, obviously, because we partly cured it and then we flash cured it with the lamp. With this one, I think I'm going to try and do some hearts. I mean, it may not turn out right, but either way, it'll have a pretty effect at the very least. And I'd say if you're going to do shapes, I would definitely flash cure per shape just a little bit so it'll hold itself and not go too crazy. That one turned out really cute, I think. Yep. I don't know if you can see that. Wow, it's really hard to capture. But, oh, you wait till we chrome this. It's amazing. And just some dots to keep it a bit interesting. With the third one, I will just do some dots just so you get the overall effect of it. But while we get that one in the lamp, let's... Oh, where did I put my spongies? There we go. go for purple, I think. Purple and rose gold in this one. Or maybe just all purple. Let's go all purple and see how we get on. Let's bring my palette over so I'm not chasing chrome everywhere. And you just go in and give it a good coating with your chrome powder. I will say I get very generous with this bit and work it in as much as I can, because I want to get as much colour on there as I possibly can do. And I think there's a word for this, what I'm doing right now, but I can't remember what it is. And it looks pretty spectacular so far, but not quite as good as the other ones, but I will show you why in a second. Actually, I'm going to do something a little different now. My brush. I'm going to brush the excess off onto the carpet because the carpet is already sparkly. Then I'm going to go back in with my chrome top coat, just so I can get like an extra layer of that purple, because honestly it's just beautiful, quite frankly. And you don't want to put too much on to start with, because you will end up losing your pattern quite a bit, and there is nothing worse, especially when there's something in particular going for. Right, so that's that. I will put that in for 60 seconds. While we do that, we'll give these hearts and dots a quick coat of the chrome, because the liquid, and be as stingy as you can with it, because you don't want a massive build up to lose all those shapes that you've just put in. And then we can cure that, and then hopefully we'll get some good coverage with it. I think I may have lost the heart patterns, which makes me sad. Let's go back in with a scraped off brush and see if we can get some more of that liquid out. Because we just want the barest minimum so that we can get better coverage with the chrome powder. If I ever find out a better way to do this, oh, I so will. But let's pop that in the lamp. By the time that's done, this purple one will be ready to go in again. So we're going to just add some more chrome. Oh, much better. And just, oh, burnish, that's the word I was thinking of. So we're going to burnish that and make sure it's all covered. And as much as I love chromes, my goodness, this is messy business. I'm going to brush off the excess off camera, just because I really, really don't want too much chrome covering my phone, quite frankly. I flip it over. It looks so pretty. But you can see I've got a couple of spots where it didn't stick. But that's okay, because now is the time. What do we put chrome on? Black, because black makes it pop. So I'm going to go in with a thin coat of this black. It's not my favourite, but it's good for this. So I'm just going to label this one for chromes from now on. Make sure you work your brush in there so it gets into all the little dips. And you don't need a huge, perfect coat of this. You just want it there to make your chrome pop. It's very subtle, but it works. So we'll pop that in the lamp to cure. Now, hearts. I'm going to do the hearts with rose gold because I just love the rose gold, quite frankly. And I want to use it again. I haven't used it in a while. So bring that over. This brand, by the way, is Helios. I got it from Aldi a few years ago. Not a bad little system. Right, so let's load up on the chrome. And in we go. How beautiful is that colour? Oh, it's just stunning. And I think we did lose the heart shape a little. That's sad. But we'll see what it looks like in a second when I flip it over. But we just want to burnish that in really well. Get the dust off there. So we kind of lost them, but we didn't at the same time. It's a little odd, but I kind of like it. It's a bit like me. And oh, whoever thought this was a very good idea, by the way? Not so much. I hate being on camera. But that is beautiful. Now, I'm wondering if I should go underneath with black. I think I will, just because I haven't got another polish close to hand that will look better under it, I think. So let's do that. And then while these are curing, once I put the top coat on, I will do the third one. And I picked silver and red chrome for that one. Hopefully they'll look good together. And I think I'll just do dots on that one. Let's not overcomplicate it so soon, hey? There we go. Nice layer of black. Oh, beautiful. I love this rose gold. So let's get that in the lamp. Remember, when you're curing the black and stuff, you have to do it upside down. It's easy to forget. Especially if you're like me. You have a brain like a sieve. But we all know that already. So while we wait for that to cure, I'm going to wipe the tacky layer off this black for the purple. Now, I don't understand. Some people say to do this and some people say not to, especially with the base coat as well. I've always wiped the tacky layer off, but if that's wrong, let me know, because I get confused. There's too many opinions about absolutely everything out there. It's not easy to keep track of what people think you should do and what people think you shouldn't do. I like specifics, people. I like specifics. I do not like guessing games. Right, let's get some more sponges for the next two colours. That one's clean. Must invest in some more of these. My God, you go through a lot of them. Right, let's give that a quick wipe down. Now, the important thing to do about this, and I mean, you can just do this on the tips of nails as well. It doesn't have to be a full nail. But, I mean, if you're using like a builder gel to glue your nails on, then you could probably get away with having some texture up on the nail bed area. Now, my top coat, I'm going to use this one because it's super shiny and thin. And honestly, I quite like it. And this one is designated for chromes and powders and glitters because it's very sparkly. And I forgot to wipe it off one day when I was doing some glittery things. So it's now my chrome top coat. Get that in the lamp, get this other one in the lamp, and then we'll see to the last swatch stick there. That's not too bad, 15 minutes nearly. Right. Now, I'm pretty sure this is probably a very boring video for most people, and I am sorry. I'm not very tech savvy, so I don't know a whole heap about all this business. Anyway, so let's get some dots in this swatch stick. That's my little flash curer. Let's turn it that way and you can see. she says. Start on this side. Give that a little cure. I mean, if you wanted extra bumpy underneath and you're like me and liked a bit of texture, you could go over these again and make them bigger once you flash cured them. But for demonstration purposes, there's no point. It's just wasting product, in my opinion. And we've got to be a bit stingy with the products every now and then, haven't we? And hopefully, Shelley, this will cheer you up after all that work you've been doing today. Now, as you can tell, I didn't Aurora top coat this first. I'm going to do that in a second. And then you can see what difference that makes as well. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, like I said, you have to be sparing with this so that you don't lose your pattern, but I'm only using this top coat because I used the corresponding chromes to go with it. And honestly, I'm sick of guessing how they work. I've got some from Temu that I have no idea how to make them work properly. I know I've tried everything I can think of, so maybe I'm doing something wrong. But I'll save them and mix them in with some solid glue gel and make pretty gems with it instead. Because why not? Get some use out of it. And then I won't feel like I've wasted some money. Right, let's pop that in. 60-second full cure. Let me get a wipe and wipe off these nails. Now, because this is a swatch stick, obviously you don't have to flip it over and top coat the other side, but you can if you want. I personally don't think it makes much of a difference unless you're a messy painter, but this is the rose gold. It's not easy to catch on camera, I will say. But how pretty is that? It looks like hammered metal. I love it. Let's give this purple one a quick wipe over. See, this one shows up better. How cool is that effect? Oh, love it. If I can remember where I found this hack, I would tell you, I promise. But I will figure it out at some point. Right. Red and silver. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's start with the red. Now, I don't know if this one will show up very well. It's a Temu bargain, so that's not to say it's poor quality. I will get there. But that's not to say it's excellent quality either. So we'll do half and half and see how we go. Give it a damn good rub. Yes, I'm aware it sounds dirty. No, I don't really care. Right, that's the red. Let's bring the silver over. Now, I know for a fact this silver is good, but let's get in there and see. Now, I tilted the sponge a little bit so that part of the red got some silver on it, so that it would have a nice blend in the middle, which was a total experiment on my part, I will say. It wasn't planned, but I'm glad it worked out. Oh, so pretty. Just make sure we burnish that in so it's not too spangly and looks more like chrome. And now I can hear my dog whimpering downstairs because she's on her own and being a drama llama. Right, we'll brush off the excess and then go in with the black to make it pop. And make sure you work it in, because the dots in this one are smaller. You'll have to work it a bit more and be a little heavy-handed on it, because you can always brush out the excess with it being a swatch stick or whatever. Oh, pretty. And because it's the underneath, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's thin in some spots over the bumps. But that's okay, because one, it's the underneath, and two, it gives it even more dimension. So we're going to pop that under the lamp and cure it. It helps if you remember to turn the lamp on. I'm doing very well at this, functioning like an adult business. Let's put this glue away before I end up putting my elbow in it. Because that is how I roll, people. That is how I roll. I'll be finding chrome all over my glasses, no doubt, later. Smooth these little doodads all the way up there. And close these pots. Like I just said, I'm a tad clumsy, so best not tempt fate with open powders. But yeah, as you can see, it's a really, really simple hack. And I mean, you could literally just do it for the tip of a nail, no problem. Or like I've done, you can do a full nail or 3/4. I mean, your options are endless. Put some stuff away while we're waiting for that to cure. There we go. Let's wipe the black and top coat it. I do love to experiment. We'll get that in to fully cure, and then we can see them all lined up together. And hopefully I didn't butcher that video. And thank you for your patience. It is much appreciated. I would pause this and then just start again once it's cured, but honestly, I don't mess with tech too much. It confuses the crap out of me at the best of times. And also, if I can't share this in the chat, I'm going to have to upload it on my YouTube channel that I created just so I could watch videos. And then the whole world will see me. God help us all. And once we've done that, I have to figure out what I'm going to have for tea, guys. Because I haven't got a clue. There we go. All done. So I'm going to pick you up now so you can see better. Oh. Isn't that just stunning? Very nice. See if we can get a better look. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, so you can sort of see the hearts. So I didn't fail too badly on that one. And the purple. That one's just for you, Shelley. Thank you for watching. Hope I didn't bore you too much.